Welcome to another episode of Flying with the Flock. I am Ryan Mahoney. Today I am joined with Mike Corbett of eXp Realty. Welcome, Mike.
Hey man, thanks for having me, man. I appreciate it.
Mike you became a real estate agent back in July of 18. I connected with you because I think your videos are fantastic, and everybody needs to go check you out on Facebook and
Yes.
going, man. So
I appreciate that, man.
it's awesome. So yeah, go check them out and you'll see what we're talking about. But that's one thing I wanted to hit with you on, man, is tell me, you're new to real estate. You've done a bunch of video. How did that start, and what have you seen? What kind of results are you seeing from it, Mike?
Man, that's so how I got started in video. Well, to kind of give you my backstory, I when I got my license, I didn't know anything about video. Didn't know how to edit, how to shoot, didn't have the equipment, nothing. So my first 6 months in real estate, I did the traditional old school, sending out handwritten letters and calling people and started paying for leads. And nothing panned out. My first 6 months in the business, I didn't have one single sale, at all. I didn't have a client for my first 6 months. So I was like, oh, wow, might need to go back to another business. This is not working out as good as I thought it was going to. So actually, I came across this real estate group on Facebook. It's called RETV. And it's just at that time was a small, I had about 1,500 members at that time. And it was other content producers in real estate. And I joined the group in the first, I don't know, maybe a month or two, I was kind of sitting back and kind of watching these people produce these amazing content for real estate, and that really sparked my interest. So I started kind of practicing a little bit, with my own house and doing certain skits and stuff. And I failed miserably in my first couple of videos. Yeah. And just because I didn't find my style, I was trying to mimic and copy other agents of what they were doing, and it just didn't fit my personality or of what I'm trying to do. So I decided one day I did this, you're from Gaston County if video, just a little minute and a half long video. I did it one day with my iPhone, and that was it.
That's the one that
I made the. Yeah, that's the one that took a head. I think it's got 50,000 views or something like that on Facebook. And when that happened, I started seeing the trend of all the views and the engagement. I was like, oh wow! So that got me sold on video. And about 6 months later, I got my first real lead from my video. And since then, I did that last March in 2019. Since then, from that one video, I've gotten 15 clients that have either bought or sold a property with me directly from that video.
That's
and awesome. That's, you're talking, $60,000, $70,000 of commission off of those transactions for a video that cost me absolutely nothing to make.
Right.
And ever since then, I've been sold on video. I am a firm believer. The video content in real estate is the now. It's not the future. It's the right now. And
let me ask you this, man.
Yeah.
Because you were doing this before we were all quarantined to our house, and
yeah.
Depending on what county you're in right now or where you're trying to buy or sell a home, prohibits you from even showing houses and stuff. But
very true.
How are you spending your time now versus 3 or 4 weeks ago? Has anything changed for you? What's been the impact, man?
I mean, honestly, for me, nothing's changed with my day-to-day, other than obviously, going out to eat or going out in public, other than that. But with what I do with my business in real estate, nothing's really changed. I have more downtime now because I can't actively go and show property or whatever. So what I've been doing is, I've been writing a lot of content to produce, getting my videos ready to produce down the road. But, with everything that happened with this COVID-19, I had probably 6 or 7 videos that I did 2 weeks ago that I made, but they were too salesy. They were too buy real estate related topics. And I just didn't feel that right now was the best time to be
Right.
promoting your real estate business. So I kind of put that on the back burner, and I'm going to probably drop those in a couple months. So what I've been doing is I've really been focusing on my local area, my local sphere of my community. I did a video about the local businesses, the restaurants here in Gaston County that are open that people can go to, and they're doing takeout orders and stuff like that. And then I did a video thanking our healthcare workers. I just wanted to shine some light, some positive light on certain things like that, and be informative versus being an agent. I don't feel like right now is the best time to be promoting real estate related business, from that, because there's just so many people suffering right now, and I just decided to do things a little differently.
That's cool, man. So, speaking of all the local takeout places and restaurants out there, what's your favorite one right now, Mike?
Oh, my favorite takeout here in Gaston County?
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right. So I'm a huge fan of Pita Wheel. Pita Wheel, I've been going to Pita Wheel for years. They've always been my go-to, but here the last probably, I don't know, 2 or 3 months has been String Bean. I love String Bean. Yeah, String Bean, man. Most people don't know about String Bean is they have a butcher shop. They have cuts of steak and filet, seafood and everything, like a grocery store. A lot of people don't know that. So I've been going there and buying steaks or whatever and coming back and cooking it at home. I'm supporting my locals and stuff like that. So I would say right now the String Bean has been my go-to. Yeah, well, you can buy a steak and buy a wine at the same place. So I'm all in on that. So
that's perfect, man.
Yeah, exactly, man. So yeah, I would say definitely String Bean right now.
You probably even hit on it. What I would take away from probably the best piece of advice you could give is make relevant content. But what else would you, anything else to wrap up on what someone may have said to you that's impacted you and kept you going maybe in the last 2 or 3 weeks, or that'll help some other folks out there?
To kind of touch on, you were talking about, with like content related stuff, if anybody out there that's, looking to dive into do content for your business or for whatever, I had a friend of mine said this quote. He's like, your vibe attracts your tribe. And that's really, that's stayed with me for almost 2 years. And you can really dive into that. And, whatever you put out on video, make sure it's yourself. Don't pretend to be somebody that you're not, be who you are, and that you will attract the people that you want to attract. I'm the type of agent where I don't want to work with everybody. I don't want to make all the money. I just want to work with people that are like-minded like myself, and that we can come together and build a client-based relationship into a friendship down the road. It's kind of what I like to go, but that's more of like a content related topic. But as of right now, I would just tell everybody be courteous, be kind, be helpful if you can. There's a lot of people out there right now that are, sitting there eating dinner and don't know if they're going to have food next week because they're unemployed or whatever. So I would just say, take your time and be courteous, be kind, and help any way you possibly can. If you have extra food, find some local shelters to take it to, or if you have extra toilet paper, find somebody on Facebook that needs some, or I don't know, just give back. I think the more positive vibes we put into the universe, the more we'll get back. Absolutely. At the end of the day. It's just kind of my thoughts.
Well, thank you, man. That's good stuff.
Hey,
I know it'll definitely help some folks out there for sure. I think what'll be cool is if everybody that watches this jumps on and they'll see exactly what we're talking about on your videos and
man,
your vibe. So I appreciate it a lot, Mike, for jumping.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely, man. Thank you.
Let me know if we can help you with anything, and we will.
Oh, of course.
See you soon, man.
All right, man. We'll be good, man. Thanks for having me again, brother. Be careful. Be safe. All right.
You too. Thanks, brother.
All right, man. Peace.
Yeah.